Hello everyone, it's Rider here and welcome to another video, and today we're going to have a look at a Season 3 Transformers G1 duo. One of them was a main release, the other one was an exclusive, but I've managed to get hold of them both. It is of course Runamuck and Runabout, the two figures that have eluded us for so long, and it feels so great to have them both in hand here. They are absolutely stunning, great little figures, and I really like them. So let's start off with Runamuck first. This is of course the mainline figure, the one that's relatively easy to get and is even out in Smiths in the UK. I think it works really nice. There's a lot of panels, I have to say, and what I've noticed is there's a few little marks, especially around here. You can't quite see it, little mark there, where the paint has been slightly chipped. It's got this nice matte colour, to be honest, which I really quite like. But yeah, apart from the panel lines, I think this works as a lovely car. You see, you've got a bit of gold paint here, you've got the tapographed Decepticon logo right here, and you've also got some red paint for the headlights, some nice exhaust there, and the wheels are painted. Could have done with maybe another spray, to be honest, but it's better than what we've been getting in some of the other figures. You've got a bit of gold paint here. And Runabout comes with his signature blaster, just the one. Compared to his little G1 self, here he is. You can see that this is more of a grey than this bright white, but yeah, maybe that's just time that's affected old Runamuck here. But yeah, all in all, I think it's a nice little representation of the figure, and it pulls off car mode okay. It's not quite the exact design of the G1. This one's missing the stickers because we're all grubby and horrible. But yeah, I think it works. I think it works really well. Okay, and then on to Runabout. This is the exclusive figure, and in my opinion, the better version of the mould. This figure really works better in black for me. You've got a slightly different Decepticon logo, which is a little bit odd. You see, this one's a little bit bigger. Yeah, I thought they'd match, but obviously not. I can understand why this one's got a white, almost grey actually, surround around the Decepticon badge. Some nice clear plastic here, and it is a bit worrying transforming these guys because they are a little bit fragile with that clear plastic, but you know what, it's another great representation of the car mode. Are they different moulds? They aren't different moulds, interestingly enough. They are exactly the same car mode, which is slightly different to the G1 figures, which I'll show you in a moment. It's got red paint on the back, the red lines along the top. I think about the same amount of paint overall, and you can see on the bottoms of the vehicles you have got the faux roof of the car to pull off a better bot mode. Now here is the original Runabout, who's just popped open, and as you can see, it is a nice little update, a nice update. But as I was saying previously, if you look at Runabout wants to pop off, you can see that they are different moulds at the front. The original G1s are. Different bit of paint at the back. You can see they are different vehicles. Whereas with the Earthrise duo, they are exactly the same car. So it's worth noting that. Now Runabout here comes with two blasters. Don't know why he does. It comes with exactly the same blaster as Runamuck does. This is going to get confusing, isn't it? But it comes with an extra blaster. No idea why. They can combine together. You can combine all. Can you combine all three of them together? You can combine all three of them if you want to. And there is weapon storage just on the top, like so, and then like so. Oh, and I've dropped him on the floor. And then you can have that look going on if you really want to. All in all, I think they're a decent pair of alt moulds, to be honest. Shall we get them all transformed up?
Kept you waiting, huh?
So that's them all transformed up, and here is Runamuck, and here is Runabout. Both lovely, lovely bot modes. Let's do Articulation with Runabout here, being it's the exclusive and the one that's a little bit harder to get by. The head does rotate, but it's very tight. I don't think you could do a full 360, but it's very tight. Shoulders can do a full 360-ish, can they? Just about. It catches the backpack a little bit, and you get shoulders that go out like so. You get a bend at the elbow at 90 degrees and nothing at the wrist. You get a waist swivel. Legs can go that forward and that back, and about that far out. You get a bend at the knee which goes well over 90, and you get an ankle rocker that goes about that far. And that is about it for articulation wise, which is pretty good. What I have found from messing about with Runamuck here is that the shoulder joints are a little bit annoying. You have to move up and down and then forward and back, and it doesn't quite give you the full range of motion, and I don't know why that is. I don't know if this is different to other Transformer shoulder joints, but I've noticed that articulation is a little bit hindered on those shoulders when I'm trying to pull off some more dynamic poses.
Well, that should answer your question in one go.
So I've gone hands in front of camera just to show you what these guys look like close up. And what you can see is that these are pretty much identical figures apart from the paint, except for two noticeable differences for me. Number one, the Decepticon logo. You can see here this is more of a chalky, almost more faded symbol, whereas this one looks a nice clean tapograph. And you can see the head sculpts are different. You can see Runamuck here doesn't have the same parts on the top of the head here as Runabout. And you can see there's a little extra bit of detail on the chin and on the side of the heads. So they are different head sculpts, which is really pretty good. My absolute favourite detail on these figures is the fake wheel. The fake wheel that pays a homage to the Generation 1 toy, and that is on both of these. Now, the only disappointment is they failed to paint it white. Would it have cost that much more money to be able to actually paint those white? Now, the reason why there's two wheels is because the Generation 1 figure here had two wheels like that. So, I think that is a pretty good homage. I'm just transforming Runamuck up as well, so you can see, yeah, he had these two wheels as well. So side by side the Generation 1 figures, here they are. Nice details. These fins at the back, I never noticed they were there before. It would have been nice if those were orange to match this Generation 1 toy. However, I believe in the cartoon that wasn't actually present, so they do go for more animation colours. You can got a few marks on this figure, a bit of dirt from the age. And then on Runabout here, yeah, those are actually silver on the toy and not red. Interesting, but I think you can tell that these are an amazing update. Now, as I said before, Runamuck here comes with a single blaster, and he can hold that pretty well. And Runabout here can come with this dual rifle. You can have that on the go. You can actually have him hold it in both hands if you so wish, like so, or you can give him dual weapons which is pretty cool. Now, I haven't actually got the G1 weapons, but as you can see, there's no articulation at all on these things. The guns used to kind of clip on top of the shoulder. There are ports on the top of the shoulder, so you can almost clip these together like so, if you really want to, and then kind of have a Generation 1 toy look going if you so wish. Don't know why you would want to do that, but it's an option anyway. So yeah, these pair are really cool. I really like them. So that's it. That is my review of Runamuck and Runabout, two Decepticons that we've been craving for a while, and we finally get them. I think this is the only... I'm classing them as mainline releases. These are the only mainline releases of these figures we've had, I believe, since the original G1 toys. There have been some BotCon ones and so on and so forth, but yeah, it's great to see these guys again. It's great to see them done in all of their glory. And let's not forget that these characters did get a bit of screen time in Season 3. Unlike some of the later Transformers that appeared around the same time who didn't actually get any screen time. Yeah, and finally we get ourselves a Runabout and Runamuck to put on our shelves. Pretty cool. Anyway, until next time, I've been Zortrider and I'll catch you again soon.